Hey, this is Tyler No, and this is a tutorial on 8 basic skateboarding tricks. With skateboarding, there are 2 ways to ride, goofy and regular. Goofy is when you ride with your right foot forward, and regular is when you ride with your left foot forward. Remember, for all skateboarding tricks, you're going to want to keep your weight centered above the middle of your board so you don't slip out and fall. So every time you pop a trick or spin a trick or do anything, you're going to want to make sure your shoulders are straight. The first trick I'm going to teach you guys is the ollie. The ollie is when your board does this. For this trick, you're going to want to take your back foot and place it in the middle of the tail, like that. And your front foot is going to go just below the bolts. Slightly angled, but not too much. And for this trick, you're going to push down with all your weight on your back foot, like this. And at the same time, you're going to take this foot and slide it straight up. So your ankle is going to roll up and slide up like that. This will be creating the board to jump up, and then when you get like this, you're going to take your front foot and put weight right here to level it out. And then when you come down, you're going to want to land on the middle of the board. The next trick I'm going to teach you guys is the pop shove it. For this trick, you're going to put your front foot in the ollie position and your back foot in this pocket right here. For this trick, it's all in the back foot. You're just going to pick up your back foot like this on the toes, and you're going to scoop towards yourself. And when you scoop, the board's going to do a 180, but you're going to stay facing the same direction, and it's going to look like that. So for this trick, your front foot's just going to gently just lift up, and your back foot just slides it, like that. The next trick I'm going to teach you guys is the front shove. It's exactly like a regular shove, except for it's going to go clockwise instead of counterclockwise. You're going to put your front foot just on like the middle of the board like this, about completely even, and then your other foot is going to go in the back pocket over here. And when you pop it, you're just going to pick this foot up like the shove, and instead of pulling it this way, you're going to push it. So you're going to go pop and click and push. For the next trick I'm going to teach you is the front side 180. The front side 180, for your back foot, you're going to put it in the back pocket, which is this crevice behind you. You're going to put your toe in that pocket with your weight on your toes, and your front foot's going to be in the ollie position. For this trick, you're going to pop and throw your weight behind you, and as you pop, you're going to push this way in front of you, and your whole body's going to turn and land in the opposite direction. With your front foot, you're just going to do an ollie and drag your front foot forward, and when you land facing the other way, make sure you're centered above your trucks so you don't slip out and fall. The next trick I'm going to teach you is the backside 180. For the backside 180, you're going to do the same thing as a frontside 180 with your front foot, but your back foot is going to be the opposite pocket. It's going to be, your toes are going to be on this side of the board because you're going to be turning in the opposite direction. For this trick, you're going to pop off the corner of your board like this, and your front foot is going to drag like an ollie. So your back foot is going to pop like that, and your whole body is going to turn, and you're going to do the 180 in the opposite direction. Same thing with your feet. You're going to want to land centered so you don't slip out. The next trick I'm going to teach you is the kickflip. For the kickflip, your back foot is going to be in the same position as an ollie, and your front foot is going to be at a 45-degree angle right underneath the front bolts. For this trick, you're going to pop like an ollie with your back foot, but instead of dragging straight up, you're going to flick off the corner. So you're going to drag up like an ollie, but off the side of it, causing your board to flip underneath you like that. And when your board comes around, you're going to take your back foot and place it back onto the tail, bringing your front foot back to the middle of the board on the bolts, landing on the ground, and riding away. Rock to fakie. Rock to fakie is when you come up the ramp and your front truck goes over the coping and then comes back down. The metal bar is the coping. For this trick, when you get to the top of the coping, you're going to want to lift up your front truck and set it over the top. When you want to come back down, you lift back up with your weight centered on your, when you push down, weight centered on your front truck, and then when you get to here, you're going to want to level out and ride away. For a board slide, you're gonna need a rail that's flat like this. You might want to start a little bit lower, but this is all we had. So for a board slide, you're gonna put your feet exactly like for an ollie, and you're gonna roll on this side of with the rail to your backside. And when you pop it, you're gonna turn 90 degrees and land directly in the middle with your feet on each end of the board. And you're gonna keep your weight centered forward as you slide, like that. So pop, 90, land, slide. When you get to the end, you're gonna have to turn with your back foot and lean off and turn back that way. So turn back to the direction you came. For a board slide, you're gonna need to learn 180s first, and you're gonna have to be comfortable with falling because it's gonna happen. So go practice it. The next trick I'm gonna teach you is a hard flip. A hard flip is when your board does a kick flip and turns sideways that way. So if I'm standing on it this way, it's gonna go under my feet like that. Okay, so for the foot position for a hard flip, you're gonna put your feet like a kick flip position, your front foot, and your back foot, instead of ollie position, you're gonna slide it back here in the back pocket. And when you pop, you're gonna pop forward like that. So your board's gonna go forward like that, and you're gonna flick like a kick flip. So pop, flick, and at the same time pushing that way.